because it is crazy for Real Madrid, a club of their stature, they were not able to attract a big-time player, especially when a big-time player left.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
All right, man, let's talk about it, man. Lopetegui. So the rumor around the campfire is that he may be sacked. That was what was circulating yesterday because they couldn't beat Alaves. Yes, Alaves. The only Alaves I recognize is this Spanish dude I used to know back in the day. He sold drugs? No, he didn't. He didn't sell drugs. No, he didn't. No. Who's to blame? Because we have to go back to the summer. Cristiano is gone. Craziness, madness. Cristiano is gone. And I kept saying this. I have no qualms on Real Madrid saying bye-bye to Cristiano. If Cristiano doesn't want to stay, he's being hard. I don't believe no one person is greater than any club. I don't care. Okay? The club is greater than any one player. It doesn't matter who you are. Whether you're Messi, Maradona, Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Pele. It doesn't matter. The club will stood before you and will stand after you. But since he is gone, and he's taken all of those goals with him, you've got to replace him. Now, you're never going to replace him with somebody who's going to get 50, 60 goals. That's not going to happen. You've got to replace him with a top player who will help permeate those goals around the team. What you don't do is go into a new season without a big-time player. Hence why, once they let go of Cristiano, I was like, all right, so Eden Hazard, Real Madrid, how's that going to work? What's he going to do? It's a movie he had to make based on how good his World Cup was. I was like, all right, that's going to happen. So now, let's see what Hazard can do for Real Madrid. Cristiano will still be a loss, but let's see what he can do. So the season rolls through and they don't go for Hazard. I don't think they even tried to go for Hazard. So it's like, okay. And yeah, things started well and everything, but I think, yes, Lopetegui has to take the blame. That's why he's under review in the Brick Academy. Because you're the manager, you're the coach, and I'm sorry, even if you don't have Cristiano, you are good enough to defeat Alaves. You're good enough to defeat Alaves, and you're good enough to get at the very least, a point. Should we really be beating CSKA Moscow? I don't care whether it's Russia, you're really good enough to beat them. You know? Karim Benzema, maybe he's done. Maybe he's done. But the issue about it is that's why I said that for Lopetegui, if you sack him, it's going to be because it was his decision to say, no, we don't need Hazard. I'm fine with what we have. Because if it was his decision to Paris and Lopetegui said, no, we don't need anybody and we are good with how we are, then bro, yeah, you deserve to get sacked because that's a dumb move to make. Now, if it wasn't his call, he was pushing for Hazard. Perez said, "Now we don't need him. Use what you have." I think it's unfair. It's unfair for Lopetegui to get sacked if he was pushing for Hazard, pushing for a top player, pushing for a Lewandowski or an Aguero or someone, and he was not given that player because it is crazy for Real Madrid, a club of their stature, they were not able to attract a big-time player, especially when a big-time player left. That is madness. You know, that is a very un-Real Madrid thing to really roll with. So, and this is where I think Real Madrid could get very dicey. Now I'm hearing now that if they do sack Lopetegui, although they say that he won't be sacked before the El Clasico, let's just play hypothetics. So if they do sack Lopetegui, I am now hearing Antonio Conte. That's a bad move because Conte is probably going to be like Benitez. I'm going to have that similar situation. I don't think that the players will really respond to someone like a Conte, who is similar in a way to a Mourinho. Now you say to yourself, a Pochettino, that's a very nice one to take, but even if you bring in a Pochettino, you bring in this, you bring in that, the fact still remains that I'm not sure whether Real Madrid can win Copa del Rey, who knows? They can't win La Liga in the states that they're in. I respect Bismuth. Bismuth is truly amazing, you know. but they need another attacking weapon in the team. They simply do. You know, they simply do. And that's just a fact that people have to accept that they need an extra gear. So, do I sack Lopetegui now? No, you don't. You know, you have a discussion, you talk, and you try and get it to him that, look, man, we need results, especially before, because let's be real right now. People are talking about this is crazy and everything. I think Real are either on level points, maybe I think they're 1 or 2 points behind Barcelona currently in the league. So is it a case where like they're 5 or 6 points adrift, like 1 or 2 points behind Barcelona, who you expect they'll be challenging for the title with, and they're in a similar position to Man City in the Champions League. One of the favorites, City have lost 1-1-1. Real Madrid have lost 1-1-1-1. So, you know, is this really a crisis that they're in? Is this really bad enough for where, okay, nah, man. Because if it was a case where they lost both of their Champions League games and they were 5-6 points adrift of Barcelona, so Barcelona took care of business. They won those 4 games in a row, and let's say like Real went on like 5-6 points behind them. All right, let's talk. But it ain't that bad when you look at the scheme of things. So I think he should stay, but the issue goes back to the summer. He should have bought Hazard or Aguero or Lewandowski. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half of Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.